Dear students, now we are going to see the subject renewable energy system. Under that, the topic is environmental consequences of fossil fuel usage. The environmental consequences of fossil fuel usage, that is obtained from the conversion of energy from one to another form. This can be affect the environment. The fossil fuel as an example is carbon, that is a wood material. The fossil fuels have been used from 1700 years ago, which has helped in the industrial growth and the amenities of modern life. During the combustion of fossil fuels, the emitted pollutants pollute the environment and it causes a smog, acid rain, global warming, and climate change. So, major air pollutants are carbon monoxide. So many pollutants are there. We are going to see this one by one. Carbon monoxide, that is a colorless, odorless gas that is produced by the incomplete burning of carbon-based fuels, including petrol, diesel, and wood. It is also produced from the combustion of natural and synthetic products such as cigarettes. The second one is carbon dioxide. This is the principal greenhouse gas emitted as a result of human activities, such as the burning of coal, oil, and natural gases. Chlorofluorocarbon. These are the gases that are released mainly from air conditioning system and the refrigeration. This released into the air and it gives the rise to the stratosphere, where they come in contact with other gases, which lead to the reduction of ozone layer at the that protects the environment. Lead, this is the present in petrol, diesel, lead batteries, paint, hair dye products. Lead affect the children in a particular way. It can cause a nervous system damage and digestive problems, and in some of the cases cause cancer. Ozone, this occurs naturally in the upper layer of the atmosphere. This gas shields the earth from the harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. However, at the ground level, it is pollutant with highly toxic effect. Vehicles and industries are the major sources of ground level ozone emissions. Nitrogen oxide, this causes smog and acid rain. It is produced from burning of fuels including petrol, diesel, and coal. Nitrogen oxide can make children susceptible to respiratory disease in winters. Then suspended particulate matter. This consists of solid in air in the form of smoke, dust, and vapor that can remain suspended for extended period, and it also main source of gas which reduces the visibility. The thinner of this particle, when breathed, it can lodge in our lungs and cause the lung damage and respiratory problems. Sulfur dioxide, this is the gas produced from burning coal, mainly in thermal power plants. Some industrial process such as production of paper and smelting of metal produce sulfur dioxide. It is a major contributor to smog and acid rain. Sulfur dioxide can lead to lung diseases. The major areas of environmental problem may be classified as follows: water pollution, ambient air quality, hazardous air pollution, maritime pollution, solid waste disposal, land use and sitting impact, acid rain, tropospheric ozone depletion, global climate change. Vital problem because of environmental issues are the acid rain. Acid rain is a widespread term used to describe all the form of acid precipitation. Atmospheric pollutant, particularly oxides of sulfur and nitrogen, can cause the precipitation to become more acidic when converted to sulfuric and nitric acid. Hence the term acid rain. The motor vehicle also contribute to sulfur dioxide emission, since the petrol and diesel are the fuel which also contains the sulfur, uh, uh, with, whose emission is also contains sulfur to causes the acid rain. The depletion of ozone layer, it is known as the natural buildup of oxygen in the atmosphere. This gradually led to the formation of ozone layer. This layer is found between 19 to 30 km above the ground level. This ozone layer filter out incoming radiation from the sun that is harmful to the life on the earth. The development of the ozone layer allowed more advanced life forms to evolve. Most ozone is produced naturally in the troposphere, but it can be found throughout the whole of the atmosphere. global warming and climate change. That is the greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect is the process by which a radiative energy leaving a planetarium surface is absorbed by some atmospheric gases called greenhouse gases. They transfer the energy to other component of the atmosphere and it is re-radiated in all directions. This including the background towards the surface. They transfer energy to the surface and lower atmosphere. So the temperature there is higher than that it would be if direct heating by solar radiation. That is the only warming mechanism. The greenhouse effect is also experienced on a larger scale on Earth. This warm up as a result of absorption of solar energy during the day cools down at night by radiating part of its energy into deep space as infrared radiation that has a long wavelength. Carbon dioxide, water vapor, and trace amount of some other gases such as methane and nitrogen oxide act like a blanket and keep the earth warm at night by blocking the heat radiation from the earth. So this the typical greenhouse effect is represented in the diagram. Here, this causes the primary component for this greenhouse effect is carbon monoxide. Thank you. Thank you for watching.